Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and today's craft is going to be not only a DIY but also like a little crafting hack for you. So we're just gonna get right into it. Lately I've been obsessed with calla lilies. I don't know why, but like I never even used to really like them, but now it's like they're all over my Pinterest board and I'm just obsessed. I think they're beautiful, like delicate, just gorgeous. And I would really like to make some calla lily earrings. I was thinking of doing it out of clay. So I have a findings kit, obviously. You guys have seen this. I don't have a big giant one, and I probably should for how often I use it. I just have a little one and it's full of like clasps and, you know, things to make dangly earrings and the earring posts themselves. Like it's just a handy little kit there. I also have clay. I have translucent white, sparkly silver. This is just like Fimo oven clay. The soft one is way easier on your hands to knead. Red, shimmer black, and regular black. So obviously none of those are the colors that I need for calla lilies, right? I mean, maybe the white. Where's my white? Yeah, the white, but then I also need like a green and then possibly a yellow. I'm not sure. I might just do like a closed bud and keep it white, but definitely a green, and I don't have green. So here's where the hack comes in. If you guys are like working with Fimo clay or something like that, I don't know if you know this, but you can mix acrylic paint with it. I've done it before and it turned out really well, like way better than I was expecting. Just like bear in mind the colors that you're mixing. So if I want green, obviously I can't mix it with the red or the black and expect it to be green. That's just not gonna work. But I can mix it with the white. This is a translucent white, but it still works because the paint is opaque. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm mainly going to be working with the white. I'm mixing some paint, make my earrings, bake them, and show you how it turns out. Yeah, I mean, I don't suggest baking paint often, but I have done it. It's low heat. As far as I know, it's safe. Maybe don't quote me on that, but I mean, it's non-toxic paint. And from everything I read on the internet, like it's safe to cure your acrylic paint projects in the oven at low heats. So definitely research that yourself before you do it, but you can change the color of clay with acrylic paint. So that is what we are doing today. That is the hack and the craft. So once we have our colors, we're going to be making calla lily earrings, and here we go. So we are going to start just by pulling our clay out and kneading it until it is soft, and then you're going to want to separate it into two different balls, probably about equal size. We're going to start with our paint. Start with your light colored paint. Since we're doing white and green, we're going to start with white because it's okay if you get a little bit of white mixed in with your green, but if you start with green and then you make your white, you're going to have green and then pale green, and it's not going to work out for you. Next up, get your green, and we're going to mix it with the other ball of clay. The only reason I put white in there is because this is a translucent clay. If I had regular white clay, I wouldn't bother with that. I would just be using the green. Just an FYI there. So mix up your colors, and then you're going to want to separate those into the different segments that you need, but don't forget to pause to wash your hands if you need to. Go ahead and grab your eye pins, and then we're going to separate our green into two separate spots. You kind of notice at this point I keep checking my hands just to be sure no paint's transferring, but for the most part I'm good. So I'm flattening out kind of an oblong pancake for my flowers, and then putting in the tip of the head pin and just kind of rolling it up into a little spiral. The calla lily shape is like super simple and delicate and kind of like elegant in its simplicity, so that's what I'm going for with that. And since this is a craft I haven't done before, I like to do it in stages. So I'm doing like the flower head, then the flower head, the stem on both of them, and then the leaf on both of them, rather than the flower, stem, and leaf on one, and then going back and starting over on the first one. And the reason I'm doing that is just so that I don't really forget what I'm doing halfway through and have to like start over again. When I'm done, they'll both be done. So I've taken my green and put it into two different little piles there. One is for the stem and the other one is for the leaf. I'm going to do the same on the other side. One thing working with this clay, once you add the paint, it does get a little bit stickier. It's almost like dough when you add a little bit too much water. Like it sticks to your hands and it doesn't like hold its shape super well. So just be careful with that if you want to make like a really intricate carving or, you know, like little clay model and you want it to like really hold its structure and its detail. It is a little bit trickier to work with because it's tackier, it'll stick to your fingers, and it's just like a little bit less rigid than it would be if you didn't have any paint in there. So I'm making the leaves on both sides, and once that's done, then these are basically our shapes. What's great about this clay is it doesn't move a whole lot, so once you've got your shapes done, just leave them to rest for a moment or two and don't smash them, and you'll be fine. Let them cool down from touching your hands. Pop them on a piece of foil, go ahead and put them in the oven at 230 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. And that's going to cure them and harden them the same as it would just for regular clay with no paint, and see what you come up with. All right, fresh from the oven, here are the Calla lilies. I haven't attached them to the dangly part of the earring yet, but they're lovely. You can see the white, because I put white paint in it, did not go translucent. It's a translucent white clay. And then the green is opaque as well, and a lovely kind of grass green. That's what we were going for. They're beautiful little Calla lily shapes. I'm going to attach them to earring backs real quick. So I just have these earring backs from a findings kit, and we left the little loop up here. So we're just gonna go in and open it just a little bit, and loop, and close. There we go. So that is one, super easy to do. And it's just such a beautiful little sweet shape. Like, I really am digging these right now. So I'm gonna put the other one on. And this one, the clay kind of went over the loop a little bit, so I'm just gonna open the bottom of the earring instead. These are also openable loops. I don't usually do that, but whatever. It doesn't actually matter. It's just like a personal thing of mine. Like, I would rather open like the loop on the head pin than the earring back. But these are the earrings. They're beautiful, delicate, dangly. I'm gonna get them cleaned off and put on and then come back. I can't actually put them on camera. I just, for whatever reason, I cannot put earrings in without a mirror. I've seen people do it, and I'm just like always blown away because that's not something I can do. But yeah, no, these are beautiful. I'm gonna put these on and do a close-up, and yeah, so that is our Calla lily earring, and then also the little hack for introducing the paint into the clay. And I hope that was helpful, and I hope you like these. Let's get them on, let's do a zoom in, and yeah, you can see how they turned out close up. Guys, how cute are these? Oh my gosh, look at them. When I put them on the bathroom, like, I love them even more than I thought I did. I was just like, oh my God, look at these. They're so cool. They're super lightweight, really lightweight. We didn't use that much clay, but they're beautiful. I love the way they move. I love the way they look. They're so sweet and perfect. These are awesome. These are really great. If you guys want to make these, I would suggest it because they're beautiful. So I'm going to do a zoom in, but thanks so much for joining me here, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really appreciate you sharing this craft with me. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now. So here is a zoom in on the earrings. They are beautiful. Maybe next time I'll make them like a touch more delicate, but like, honestly, look at the color. Like, it turned out so good. The clay was meant to be a translucent white. You guys have seen it before on my shark tooth video, so you know how it turns out. But with the paint in there, the green is perfect. And then the white is like a true white. If you want to like make them yourself and make the flowers slightly more delicate than I did, go for it. I think that could only make it look better. The clay is a little stickier if it's got paint in there, but it's still totally workable. And I think they turned out really well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.